What's up, guys? Texotic here with the latest figures we got this week. Today we are looking at the Gold Label DC Multiverse Cyborg Superman from McFarlane Toys. Now, this guy came out this Sunday. He is a Target exclusive. I went ahead and decided to get up early in the morning and go see if I can find a couple, and I did. Luckily, I went waited in line, and not in line, but waited in my car. Got up super early, and went into the shelf, and there were two there. So I grabbed both, one to open and one to keep in the box. And the crazy thing about it is that this was kind of like a figure that I kind of came out of nowhere in a sense, because I knew we were gonna get the regular one, but this one just came out of nowhere, and he's a Target exclusive. Of course, exclusives are a pain in the butt, but I've been kind of pretty lucky getting the exclusives, actually. I do have the original one, the regular one, and I'm not reviewing that one yet because I think I want another one so I can do the same thing, keep one in box, and because it's just such a beautiful figure. But yeah, there's a story behind that one, but we'll get into it whenever I get that review done. But anyway, let's go and start with this figure. As you can see, it comes in that standard window box packaging that they do with McFarlane. This is a Gold Label collection. I guess it's exclusive. But from my understanding, I'm seeing that several people got several, so some Targets got several copies, so it might not be that rare. I understand on eBay right now it's jumped up to like $60 to $100. So, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, so let's go ahead and look at a close look at the packaging, or actually the figure inside. So he looks really awesome. I'm loving the reds and the blacks and silvers on that. Now this one is damaged, so I'm definitely gonna go ahead and have this one open, as you can see, but no big worries on that. As you can see, it says DC Multiverse Cyborg here. He's got two hands here. It's a Gold Label, as you can see. On the side, it says Cyber Superman, Revenge of the Green Lanterns. On this side, it just says Cyber Superman. And on the back is a different portrait from the original. Looking really crazy. Really loving the artwork. So this is gonna be a fun one to open. Let's go ahead and get him out of the packaging and get a closer look at the Cyborg Superman from DC Multiverse. All right, here is Cyborg Superman out of the packaging, looking really killer. I'm very much excited about this one. Like I said, the original I do have, and eventually I will open him and review him, but it's pretty cool that he did this one first. So like I said, the colors, just the reds, the silvers, the blacks look super awesome on him. Let's get a closer look at that face sculpt. Look at that. This, I think, might be the best McFarlane figure I've ever owned. I mean, look at that. Look at that face sculpt. Seriously, this is actually the best Cyborg Superman. The Mayfix one is really good. It is really good. So, but this one, I don't know, it just looks so cool. So you got, of course he's a cyborg, so you can see all the details, half of his hair. Oh man, this is super cool. Look at the neck, half man, half cyborg. The arms. Wow. This looks so freaking cool. I am loving it. Look at the S on there, the red. He's got that hole just like, right down the side, the cyborg. They did a really good job on this one. Seriously. Look at the beautiful red just popping out on the back. Look at that. That's just so wonderful. Red trunks. And then, okay, so this leg here, cybernetic. Give you that Terminator 2 vibes. And you got a little bit of cybernetic on this leg. And then his feet. Dun, 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 dun. Wow. And then the cape is also soft goods, and then it's wired. I'm so glad that he decided to do soft good capes instead of those horrible plastic ones. I really never liked them. So this is, oh man, this is super cool. Look at that. I just can't get over. Look at the dot on on his chin. Oh, that is so cool. I like this guy a lot. All right, so it doesn't come with a lot. Comes with just basically, this, 2 hands, 2 interchangeable hands, so you can put the fists on him, and then he has a pointing one looking at you, kid. So, oh man, this is so cool. I'm loving this. And I kind of wish he came with a flight stand, but he doesn't, so that's a shame. But he does come with his regular stand. Like I said, this is one thing I love about the McFarlane is that every single figure comes with a stand. So, J's are classified. Come on, Hasbro. Anyway, then here's his file card, just like the art on the back. Oh, this is super cool. I'm not gonna read that because it's a lot, but you can see it here. This is super cool. All right, let me go ahead and just do one comparison, and that is to the original one. We're gonna look at side-by-side comparisons real quick, just to look at it. I'll be right back. All right, so we're gonna do a real quick look at the other one. And you can't really see my, oh yeah, here you go. So, of course, I mean, everything looks the same. He has blue eyes on this one. And then, yeah, this is insane. I even though this one's gorgeous, I like this one better. I don't know, kids, what do you think? Yeah, so like I said, I'll probably do a review on this later. Just haven't had a chance. But let's look at the Mayfix one, and you can see, of course, they're different, brands. This is more of a high-end quality figure compared to this one, but this one's really good. So let's look at the face sculpts. Yeah, I mean, I'm just like looking at the bodies. I'll see how he has this indentation right here on the side. This one also has it, So they did a really, I'm telling you. So, of course, this one's the most expensive one, obviously. But, but this one is just super cool. So, yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get my final thoughts. This guy on my turntable, and my final thoughts on the Target gold exclusive Cyborg Superman from McFarlane Toys. All right, here are my final thoughts on the Gold Label Cyborg Superman from McFarlane Toys. This is probably one of the best figures, if not the best figure of the year for me. I really, really, really like this. This is awesome. I love the colors, the face sculpt, the cape is awesome. This is a really, really cool one. I know this is a variant of this character, and of course I love the original, so like I said, I'm trying to see if I want to get another one to open, and not keep this one in box. We'll see, but I was meant to do the opening, but I said no, I changed my mind. And then this popped up Saturday night, or Saturday they said it was coming out Sunday, and I said, you know what, took a chance and went ahead and went to Target, and I was able to find him. So I see a lot of people grabbing him. I see a lot of people grabbing more than 2, which is, I don't understand. I know the sad thing about it is scalpers are gonna always be out there, and they're gonna try to make money. So I found a post really funny. This guy was like, oh, yeah, I'm selling mine for $50 instead of selling it for $100 like eBay. So I think eBay people are garbage. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, you're still scalping the figure. Like, you're still doubling your price for the figure. You're still scalping them, And I just thought it was funny how he was a savior, and oh, I won't charge you $100, I'll just charge you $50. I just thought that was funny to me. It's like, oh, come on, But it's sad is how it is, So my tip for you guys, if you want to get some of these figures, what I figured out with this one, or actually McFarlane, if they're coming out and it does pop up on the website, If the store says out of stock, that means they got it, and all you got to do is go get it. So that's what I did. You know, I checked those 2 stores that said out of stock. I went to the store and they were there. So it's weird. Even though you think out of stock, it'd be gone. It's just like the G.I. Joe Classified. Whenever it says, yeah, there's some in there, and then you go in there and you can reserve it for store pickup, and then once they do that, supposedly it's gone, but it's not because they haven't pulled it from the back yet. So it's just weird. Anyway, so like I said, you can you know, he might pop up on the website. You never know. Just keep your eyes out if you haven't got him. And if you have received them, what do you guys think of them? Let me know in the comments. Until next time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.